It's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about my vlogging techniques and things that have helped increase the engagement and view time and watch time retention on my video vlogs. Now, I've been making vlogs more recently in 2021, and I've been playing around with some tactics that have really helped increase the watch time of some of my vlogs. In the past, my watch time wasn't terrible on my vlogs, but I realized people might have been exiting out a little sooner than they were in this past year, 2021, when I implemented some of these tips and tricks that I'll be talking about today. So this video is for anybody out there who currently makes vlogs or is thinking about making vlogs in the future. These tips should help you make very much so engaging and clickable vlog content. Now, what is a vlog? If you're not familiar, we're going to start from there. A vlog is a video blog. That's where the name came from. Blogs, popular still, used to be ever so more popular back in the day, where people would kind of just give us a rundown of their lives or what was going on in their lives, or sometimes sharing with you guys their favorites or things that they loved. Blogs were written content on the web that people like to engage with, but then people said, let's make it into a video. So let's make a video. We're going to change that B, turn it to a V, and we're going to vlog our life. So vlogs are videos where you're like the star. You have to keep the audience engaged with something that you yourself are doing. So you are the star, you are the entertainer, you are doing something that is making the audience watch your videos. My first tip is you have to have some form of a personality. Personality pretty much wins out over the content itself 9 times out of the 10. Like, you could have very basic content, like you could feel like you're not doing anything special, but your personality can shine through more so than what you are actually doing in that vlog, because there's so many vlogs where people are doing what would be considered simple things: going to Target, going to Starbucks, going to Home Goods, going to local places that we all have access to, Trader Joe's. These are stores we all have access to. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be your personality what sets your Target vlog or your Trader Joe's vlog or your this, that, and the third vlog different and apart from everybody else. Because again, so many people grab a camera and say, I'm vlogging now, I'm vlogging now, I'm vlogging now. And it might be that you don't have the personality to come through. Maybe you do have the personality, but it doesn't come through and shine through on camera as it should. So you feel like, oh, my vlogs aren't getting the viewage that they should. Are you sure that your personality is coming through? And is your personality in real life a personality that people like? Do people gravitate towards you in real life? If so, that's key and very much so helpful when you're creating content on a public platform, because people want to connect with somebody that they feel like could be a friend in their head. I made a whole separate video recently about parasocial relationships, and parasocial relationships are relationships where one side feels a bond with the other side when the other side might not necessarily know who's watching on the other end. And there are a lot of good in parasocial relationships, and there are a lot of bad in them as well, but the good outweighs the bad in a lot of senses, because again, you want to have that friend in the head. I connect with this person. So your personality really needs to shine through when it comes to creating content on this platform. If not, if you feel like I have a very dry personality, then your very dry personality is going to translate in content. And if you are pretending or putting on a facade of a life, people are going to recognize that too, and then they're going to click off. So be your true authentic self, and hopefully your true authentic self is a self that has a lovable and relatable personality. Now, the next tip I have for you guys, it came from one of my favorite creators on here, Erin on Demand. If you do not follow her on YouTube, what are you doing? Please follow Erin on Demand. She gives so many helpful tips for creators, for entrepreneurs, for just anybody, life in general. But she made a vlogging video, or how to best vlog video, about 2 years ago. I really watched it within the last 7 months, or probably 8 months, when I really started vlogging a lot more heavily in 2021. But she said, show not tell in your vlogs. And what that means is, instead of saying things like, I'm going to go take my shower, I'm going to go eat breakfast, then I'm going to go drop my dog off at the groomers, and then I'll connect with you guys later. No. do all of that and showcase all of that without telling people your agenda for the day. So saying, I'm going to eat breakfast, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go for a run, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that, I'm going to do that. And then you never showed any of this, but you're telling them. Or maybe you do show them that afterwards, but you've already told them your full outline. So you spent 2 minutes already drilling down on your daily itinerary, that when they see it, it's like, okay, well, yeah, you spent 2 minutes explaining it and now I see it. So you want to show, and that's something I was extremely guilty of in the past. I used to talk, I used to tell every single thing that I was going to do and then still show what I was doing. And again, that was not necessary. Sometimes there is times where you need to put color behind what you're doing, like make it make sense a little bit. But at the end of the day, your audience are very smart people, so they can grasp on to what and the why of what's going on in that moment. So please, please, please show more than you tell. And I promise it will make a difference. In your vlog video, my tip, my trick, now this isn't something you need to do, but I always make sure if I'm vlogging a particular week, weekend, day, that I have 3 big things that I want to highlight in that video. So if you've ever watched one of my vlogs or you look at the title or the thumbnails, I always try to have 3 things that are happening in that vlog. So in this vlog particularly, let's say it is a week in the life vlog, whether I went to a friend's engagement party, I went and got my hair done, and I maybe made a Target run or whatever I did, but it's 3 big ticket items that I'm going to showcase in that vlog. Make sure there is a thing to look forward to from the audience from that vlog. If I have days where I'm literally sitting on the couch doing nothing, no, that is not a day I want to particularly vlog, because it's not interesting. What is going to make the audience say, well, I actually want to click, I actually want to watch it, I actually want to view this content, instead of being like, I want to skip this. I could do this on my own. Leah is literally sitting on the couch watching television. I could sit on my couch and watch television. I don't want to watch this. Make sure you have interesting things that the audience can look forward to in your actual vlog, because what you want to do is pull people away from what they're doing, that they want to click your video. Whatever time, whatever day you're posting, they have something going on in their lives too. Your audience has something going on in their lives as well. What's going to be the determining factor between stopping what they're doing and watching your video is going to be what the context and the quality, again, and it could be your personality. You could have a nothing day, but your personality again wins in. If you do not feel like you have that star-studded winning personality, then you're gonna have to make sure the quality of the content of your vlogs is strong as well. When it goes back to vlogging, I don't capture the entire event. I'm not the friend like with my camera because I'm like, oh, I'm vlogging, I'm getting the content. There is a element of, even if you're a vlogger, live your life too. Live your life and be present in the moment with your friends, with your family, with your spouse, with your kids, whatever the case may be. Still live your life and live your life in that moment. I think so many people get caught up with, I have to film content. I'm not that type of creator. I'm the friend who people watch my vlogs and be like, I didn't even know you had a camera, Leah. Like, when did you film that scene? What? I didn't even know. Because again, I take a 3-second clip and then I'm back to enjoying the moment. So still, I want to put that caveat in here. I know this is about vlogging, but don't lose yourself and get caught up in your vlogs, if that makes sense. And number 4, your vlogs don't always have to be your elaborate travel lifestyle. Again, you might feel like, well, I don't have a lot going on in my life. And they don't have to be extreme travel vlogs. In fact, some of my regular vlogs do way better than my travel vlogs do anyways. Like my travel vlogs, they do all right most of the times, but my at home local doing local things vlogs sometimes perform even better, like 10,000 views on this, while I'm struggling to get like 8,000 on my LA vlog. That's crazy, because again, you can have fun locally, you can do stuff locally and still have a phenomenal vlog video. One of the tips that has really helped my longevity and the watch time of my videos is I've started putting a little clip of what you're gonna see or a scene from the vlog at the very beginning of the vlog. I find that really helps. I find that having a clip, a funny clip, an interesting clip, a clip that just makes people say, oh, I can't wait till we get to that scene of this vlog. I find that really helps. So go through your vlog, find an element in your vlog where you're like, if I were watching this, I would want to see more of this. Oh my Lord. Oh Lord, I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder. This is not real life. This cannot be. Is this a movie? Who the heck am I? Yo, did I cut my hair again? Again, take yourself out of it too. Pretend and watch your vlog as if you're a complete and utter stranger, because that's what your audience could be. If you want new subscribers, there are going to be people who do not literally know you are at all. They click the video and they don't know you. They don't know your backstory. They don't know anything. What's going to convert that casual viewer into a longtime subscriber is them being drawn in. So having that little scene, again, 7 to 10 second clip of something that is going to happen in that vlog to be like, okay, that's interesting. I find that has helped, and I haven't had a dip off in the first 30 seconds of a lot of my videos, or the dip off hasn't happened as drastically as it might have in the past. And I've been teeter-tottering with a trailer, so if you've watched any of my vlogs, I'll insert one right now. From the beautiful queen, from the beautiful queen, that you can be becoming. You can look in my palm and see a storm coming. Read the book of my life and see I'm overcoming. Love your hair rainbow. From the beautiful queen, that you can be becoming. You can look in my palm and see a storm. So this trailer little scene that happened, I've been playing around with inserting those. So those are just little clips, 2-second clips, all formed together of things that people will see in that vlog to get them ready. Now, I don't have the specific facts and figures on how helpful that has been. I know having the clip, the little like blurb, 5-second clip of something that's happening has helped. I don't know if the trailers have helped, but they haven't hurt either. I love putting them together. I find that it's interesting, and again, it shows them a little bit of things that they're going to see in this particular vlog to be like, oh, I can't wait to see the dolphin scene. I can't wait to see the food scene. I can't wait to see this particular scene. I find that just giving them a preview helps them not dip off, because again, if the first 5 minutes of your vlog is kind of actually boring, they're gonna be like, okay, I'm ready to log off. But if it's kind of a little bit boring, but they know that there's gonna be something in there that they're gonna be intrigued by, then keep that, put that little trailer, put that little clip at the front, because it is very helpful. Now the next thing, equipment, camera. You're gonna need a camera. My vlogging camera recently has been the Sony ZV-1, although I used to vlog with the camera I'm filming on right now, the Canon G7X Mark II. That is a traditional vlogging camera. For me, has been the camera that I film all my content on. So even this video right now, I film on my Canon G7X Mark II, but it is a traditional vlogging camera. So people vlog with that camera more than they do the Sony ZV-1, but I know this is a popular one too, as well as I bought a generic GoPro, the Casio Hero 7, I believe is what this one is. I bought this because I wanted some underwater shots. I went on my Cabo trip and I wanted to get under the water. I wanted the camera to get wet. I knew it was gonna be out in the elements, so I wanted to have one of these sturdy kind of action cameras as well. So I have those. The real star of my channel is probably my phone, my iPhone. I have the X, and this is what that looks like. I vlog a lot on this, a lot. You'd be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't be, because these cameras shoot in 4K. They shoot in 4K and the quality is amazing. So having a good quality camera, because again, this is not 2009 and YouTube is not a new thing. We are a well-established, well-oiled machine, YouTube now, and you can't get away with subpar quality anymore. Even if your personality is great, this quality has to be a little bit there in order for an audience to engage with your content. But the thing about cameras as well is you need to have angles. I've realized angles really help give perspective to what is going on. So if you've noticed in some of my vlogs nowadays, I used to scoff at people who did this, but now I'm one of those people. But you'll see me getting into my car, or you'll see me doing this or walking and all of that. And I got a comment in my San Francisco vlog. Somebody was like, you can tell she put effort into this because she actually got different angles of her walking. I'll see if I can find that comment. But in that video, I have a scene where I am walking through a botanical garden, and there are different angles of me walking through the garden. And of course, yeah, I did have to set up the camera to get the angles of me walking. But again, I wanted to tell a story, and instead of saying and coming on and saying, hey, I'm walking through the garden, I'll just show a couple of scenes. It took nothing. And again, it didn't take away from the botanical garden because I shot maybe 2-minute scenes of me walking in these different areas, but I spent 45 minutes there just exploring the botanical garden and enjoying it for what it was. So don't overproduce your content. Like, you don't have to show every single scene so much so that it takes away from the moment that you're in, but it takes nothing to set up a camera, walk, and then the audience gets the gist of, okay, Leah walked through a botanical garden and she saw a botanical garden between the minutes of whatever to whatever. So angles are key. I mean, they're helpful. Again, if it's even me opening a fridge and my camera being in the fridge and then me being out of the fridge, like, you've seen so many different versions of my videos. Yes, a camera was set up. Do I move the camera or do I set up multiple cameras? It just depends on the angle. For my example, my coming out of the pool scene in my Cabo vlog, I think I had multiple cameras set up. But again, I still enjoyed myself in the pool, and it took nothing away just to get the image of me coming out. So I didn't have to say, oh, I just went for a swim. The audience got the gist that I had gone for a swim just by the steps that I took. So show, not tell. Show, not tell. If there's anything you remember from this vlog, show. Don't tell everything that you're doing, because the images, they can piece it together. Again, your audience is very smart. So the next thing is a completely optional tip. This is something I like to do, but you do not have to do this. Transitions. I really think about my transitions because it makes me feel more comfortable when I'm editing my video. Again, there are creators who do not transition. They go very much so block to block to block, and they do not transition in any capacity that makes logical sense, but they still get hundreds of thousands of views. I love that. For me, I don't know, my eye, and when I'm editing, I like a smooth transition if I can have one. Meaning that I don't go from one scene to the next scene to the next scene very abruptly. It's a smooth transition so the story flows in that way. I find myself editing and enjoying editing a lot more when I have those transitions. So for example, if I end a scene, my Cabo vlog, I'm gonna take that for instance. There's a scene where I am swimming with dolphins, and the person who was holding the camera, she happened to scroll up into the sky at the end of the scene. I started my next scene up in the sky too, so that I could come back down, and you could see I'm no longer at the dolphin situation, but she went up to the sky, so I came back down to the sky in a different location. So it made it so, oh, she's still in the daytime, but she's in a different location now. That type of a thing. Same thing goes with sometimes if I start with concrete, or I end the scene with like a camera here and I go down there to concrete. I might go to another place that also has concrete. I start from that concrete and then I come back up, but I'm in a whole different scene. I do that. I've done it in several different vlogs. I'll insert some examples of what I'm talking about so it makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, I've been more cognizant of just transitioning from this to this to this a lot more smoothly than just block, 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 block. And this is not something anybody has to do. If your content is quality and it speaks for itself, then transitions don't matter. But editing me loves creating transitions. Like, those are the funnest, and in 2022 I want to get so much better at it. I've watched so many videos on like how to end camera transition so that, you know, your audience is just flowing with you through the vlog. So the next tip, visualize your audience. That is something I do and I love doing because it helps me think about the content I'm making, what to put in that content that will speak to my audience. What I mean is, when I say think about your audience, is I always think, what is my audience doing right now as I'm posting? Because it helps me determine when is the best time to post. I watch content probably later in the afternoons. I like to think that my audience is the same, so that's why I post Monday and Wednesday, every Monday and Wednesday at roughly 6 p.m. because that Eastern time, I know that's 3 p.m. West Coast time. They'll catch up, you know, later on in the day. But East Coast time, I post at 6 because I think my audience is like me. I like to envision that you guys are just like me. Think about who your audience are. Are they women? Are they men? Are they single? Are they married? Do they have families? Do they travel a lot? Are they homebodies? Are they extroverts? Are they introverts? What do they want to see? Because you can put all the content out in the world, but who's watching it? have a good sense of who your audience is and who you're speaking to. People throw up videos so often that are just so willy-nilly, and I'm watching sometime and I'm like, who is this for? Who did you make this for? Am I the target audience? Because maybe I'm not, but you're trying to determine who is this for. Watch your videos with in mind who you think you're speaking to. I always think and visualize who my audience is. Again, YouTube gives us metrics, so I know the age brackets of my audience. I know where they live state-wise. So if you're more in the United States, if you're in California, New York, but like, who are they as people outside of their race and their gender and all of that stuff? Because again, it helps you hone in on the type of content you're making. And it helps me get a level of consistency in my posting, because that's what you want with your vlogs. You want consistency. Nobody is going to subscribe to your vlog channel if they don't know when you're coming back. They are watching your vlogs again like they are watching their favorite shows: Selling Tampa, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Selling Sunset, Insecure. Any show that they love watching, they're watching you just like they're watching that. And so they need to understand that they are investing in something that is coming back. Because I've seen people vlog and then never vlog again, or vlog and then don't vlog again for 3 months. Why am I investing in this? This isn't what I want. You are like their favorite television show, so you need to make sure that you are producing that content on a regular enough schedule and enough of a cadence that your audience will tune in, especially if you're a vlogging channel. My channel isn't vlogging, and my audience understands that I do have busy, crazy weeks, so they know that the vlogs will come. They'll get a couple of vlogs each month, but at the end of the day, if you are basing your channel around solely vlogging and you're not vlogging, that is a huge issue. So make sure that you are consistent with anything. You will not see immediate growth. It took me a while to get attraction on my channel. It's going to take anybody a while. Success is not immediate. So yeah, that's kind of my tips and tricks when it comes to vlogging. If you have any questions about vlogs, leave them down below. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up even if you didn't. We want all the love and support over here on this channel. And make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss anything that I do over here, as well as make sure you're following me on Instagram at LeeLaVon89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.